Welcome to ladoularachel YouTube channel, where we empower and inspire women to have a positive birth experience. My name is Rachel. I'm a doula. I coach and I educate women through the ups and downs of pregnancy, labor, birth, and postpartum. Today, I'll be reading a birth story from my book, Amazing Birth Stories of Modern Black Women. This book is a free downloadable ebook that you can find in the description box of this video. Make sure you get it today. Real positive birth stories are one of the most encouraging ways to improve your confidence. And this is the reason I put this project together. I want to thank all the women that volunteered to share their birth experiences for others to be inspired for their own births. If you like this story, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'll be reading stories week after week. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram for birth education, birth tips, and much more. You can also book me for all your pregnancy, birth, and postpartum support needs, either virtually or in person. So now, let's get into the story. This is a story of Celicia, and it happened in Illinois, USA. Celicia is an author and a certified professional life coach, and you can find her on Instagram at continued_expansion. I'm going to link her Instagram. And she has an amazing book that I read and I recommend. It's called At the End of the Day, It's Me, Overcoming the Addiction to Toxic Relationships. You can find it on Amazon. Finding out I was pregnant was not an easy pill to swallow for me at the time. My emotions were torn. On one side, I was extremely happy to know that I would finally be able to be a mom. The ability to experience pregnancy with all of the kick and flips the baby does in your belly was always a phenomenon that I longed to experience. The other side of me was completely afraid because although the baby was planned, I just ended my relationship with the father due to its abusive nature. I felt timing and luck was not on my side. Due to the circumstances of my situation, I knew having the proper team in place was pertinent to create the experience I wanted for welcoming my first child. After doing some long research, I quickly learned that the energy and the mindset of the woman has to be in the most positive place in order to create a great birth experience. This led to a tough decision of not wanting to have the father there with me during the delivery time. It did put me in an empowered place to decide to choose happiness for myself and my baby. I knew a friend who was a doula and immediately reached out to her. We talked and it made a world of a difference. I mean, it literally changed my entire experience for the better. My doula was one of my biggest support systems during my pregnancy when it came to reading the right positive books and having a positive mindset. She helped me with things to eat to develop a healthy baby, which was extremely important to me because I had a vegan diet. And she was also someone to confide in with the different stages of my pregnancy. Hiring a doula was the best decision I made for myself during my pregnancy. I honestly feel as if I owe the rest of my life to making her happy because she gave a life-changing experience. Her presence during my delivery was the biggest blessing I never knew I needed. She provided comfort, support, guidance, peace of mind. She brought amazing energy. My doula rubbed my feet, rubbed my back, helped me push through contractions, kept my mind positive, focused. I was fully engaged in making sure I had the best experience considering the circumstances. Originally, I wanted a water birth at a birthing center. Everything was perfectly planned out and set to go. But 5 days before my due date, my water began to leak. In order to keep a close eyes on me and my baby, I had to deliver in the hospital. My doula was very flexible with the transition. I was in latent labor for 3 days, but I didn't want to be induced. Finally, the OBs left me no choice because my water was broken for over 24 hours. My doula fought for everything I desired and landed me with the best experience possible, even for the long, rigorous birth I had. She fought for me not to get a C-section, which was my number one wish. She was an absolute angel. Finally, my son came out, fully alert and ready to meet his mommy. I was frozen in amazement at what I had just accomplished. My life was forever changed for the better. 3 days later, I was released from the hospital. My doula came to my home to make sure I was fully acclimated to my new life with the newborn. She helped to strengthen up the place and even watch my son so I could get a good nap in. When I tell you, she was nothing short of amazing. I'm crying as I'm writing this because I am reminded of how blessed I was to have met her and have her by my side during one of the most challenging yet amazing milestones in my life. I really have no idea how my experience would have turned out without her. But I'm blessed with beautiful memories of how she supported me in the most loving way to be an empowered, healthy mom for the delivery of my firstborn son.